Testing. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Stoney Love Morning Show. I am your host, Stoney Love, and it's wonderful Thursday. Yeah, this week is just, oh my gosh, it's flying by so fast. So are the years. It's just amazing. So time waits for no one. Trust the wait and embrace the uncertainty. When nothing is certain, anything is possible. That's my morning quote for you today. And later on in this segment, we're going to have today's guest, Grammy winner Dennis Reed, actress Tamika McClendon will be joining us later today. In the health news, an additional 786,000, we'll say 800,000 monkeypox vaccine doses will soon be available in the United States. The U.S. to offer monkeypox vaccines in states with high case rates. And the micro doses of psychedelic mushrooms. So if you like mushrooms, this is good for you. I've never eaten a mushroom. May improve your overall mental health. So, a micro dose of psychedelic mushrooms may improve your overall mental health. Also, in the monkeypox news, reducing your sex partners to avoid the spread of monkeypox is the advice from men who have sex with other men, who make up 98% of the monkeypox cases. In the news today, Abrams introduces affordable housing plans that targets predatory landlords. Kemp and Warnock slightly ahead in the Georgia top races. I guess that's a good thing for them. And a pregnant woman found stabbed to death in LaGrange, Georgia. And deputy who forgot to close the patrol officer's door while escorting a woman causes her to, it leads to her death. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. A man hit and killed by a train in Buckhead while on the tracks this morning. And police are searching for suspects involved in a 19 Midtown vehicle break in of cars. Yeah, so 19 vehicles. People still breaking cars? Wow. Clerk killed in armed robbery of South Fulton Food Mart, and two suspects are on the run. So today is celebrity birthdays. You have Soldier Boy, who's 32, John David Washington, who's 38, Elizabeth Berkley, who's 50, Lori Laughlin, who's 57, Cheryl Lloyd, who is 28, and my brother Steve Hines, who is 60. Happy birthday to my brother. And we're going to come back with Dennis Reed, Grammy Dennis Reed, will be with us right back after these messages. Good morning and welcome back to the Stoney Love Morning Show. Happy Thursday to you all. As I promised, Grammy winner Dennis Reed is in the house today.
Yeah.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. I need some coffee.
I know.
It's
I
early.
drank my coffee, then I had water left.
Okay, look, I'm like
Yes.
right behind you.
Well,
But
it's
I'm
some
feeling
out there in the
good.
lobby if you on your way out.
Oh yeah, I was looking at it, but it looked like the little fancy machine. I said I don't want to break nothing. Let me just wait to afterwards and then figure it out.
Yeah, Clark TV's fancy now.
Yes, it's fancy up here.
Yes, it is.
Loving it.
So I want to say thank you so much for coming in. I am so very very happy, as you can see.
Appreciate the invite.
You do a lot of things, and one of the things that I see here, you inspire the Fire nonprofit
Yeah.
that reaches out to a lot of youth.
Yeah.
So you guys just celebrated the 20th anniversary.
Oh, we still celebrating all year,
Woo!
all year. So for those who don't know, so my name is Dennis. So I'm a musician, creative director, adjunct professor. I do a lot of things, but the heart of who I am is helping out the community and helping out youth. So when I was 17 years old, I had this vision to basically I was bored and there was nothing for young people to do in my city, which I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I was raised in church and I've always had the gift of music. And I felt like one summer God was like, well, if you're bored, why don't you just start with what I gave you, which was the gift of music. And so at that time, I had an open call for any young people who wanted to sing. And so we did like a 3-day, this is back in the day, we did a 3-day youth choir workshop. And to my surprise, it was like 150 students my age showed up. And so I was like, wow, this is crazy. Then we did it again the next summer. Then by the third summer that we did it, my mom had helped me make it a 501c3. And then now we're a nonprofit that helps inspire kids on stage and in life so kids can get coaching in life skills as well as vocal coaching, acting, dance, all of that type of
So
stuff.
it's more of a performing arts nonprofit.
Yeah, performing arts nonprofit paired with, just life skills coaching and helping them to take those next steps.
Oh my! So
Yeah.
has there been any talent that come through there that was worth?
Oh my God.
Really?
We have so many success stories. A lot of them live here in Atlanta. One of them is a Kean Martin who lives here. He's a rising star. I mean, he's hit the Billboard charts. Another is Chris Darby, who used to live here but just recently moved to LA. He's starring in a movie with Tyrese Gibson.
I've heard of him.
Yes, and he was on Black Lightning. I mean, we have some young people that are on Broadway right now. We have one young person. Well, he's not young anymore. He's an alumni, but he's like a finalist on Apollo. And these are just the ones that I can think of. But then after 20 years, it's just a blessing no matter where they see themselves as far as whether they continued in the arts or not. I mean, just to see them still surviving, still thriving, starting their own families. And that's just crazy for me to just, see a young person that you touched 10 years ago and then they're grown and still, got the fire burning inside of them. So
I wouldn't even imagine you being that old, but
listen, black don't crack. Black don't crack. And plus I started young, when I started it, I did not know that I was starting a nonprofit. I just knew that I wanted to do something. And so I just decided to start right where I was.
and it's still going strong to this day.
Yes.
So let's talk about the new music that you're dropping.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a few things. So with that nonprofit, we write and create our own scripts, our own dances, our own music. So listen, for 20 years, we've basically produced a full show, a full production. And so now, this year, I look forward to dropping some of that music that people have been waiting on, especially in our community. And we got about 200 to 300 young people in our community right now. So I'm dropping that. I'm also working on new music with Fantasia. She's got some stuff coming out very, very soon. And I'm in tour prep with her right now.
I just love her.
You love her?
Oh my
Me
God.
too. Me too. She is an amazing.
I think I'm one of her biggest fans.
Really?
Yes.
Really? No. She's awesome.
She
And for
is.
people who don't know, like, she is exactly who you think she is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
always,
like,
always That's what I love about her.
Yeah.
What you see
Yeah.
is what you get. She
Yes.
keeps it real. And I've never
Yes.
met her, but would love to. But
Yes.
I can feel that energy.
Yes.
So I just already know.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
When my best friend died, I sang Fantasia's song at her funeral. You're always on my mind. The
Wow.
rendition of Willie Nelson that she did on the very, very first album.
Yes.
Yes, and
Wow.
I couldn't help it. It was just in my spirit, and I don't think it was a dry eye in the house. And I'm not really a singer, so yeah, I jacked it up. But it
You
was,
just it was
but
from the heart. It was
it was
from the
from the
heart.
heart,
It was
though.
from the heart.
Yes,
No,
it
she's an
was.
amazing person, and I'm privileged to have worked with her for like the last 6 to 7 years. Started working with her doing some touring stuff. Of course, some people may know me from the song that we did together called "Necessary," and look forward to just doing more things as God continues to expand territory.
So are you like her pianist or
So, kind of creative director, music director.
for her? Okay.
She just kind
Wow.
of calls me in whenever she has something big coming up. She just recently, as people probably already know, just wrapped filming for The Color Purple.
Yes, I saw that.
Yes,
I follow
so
her on Instagram.
yes, so I had the privilege of prepping her for that audition and getting her ready for that role, and I just know she's gonna kill it. So I'm looking forward to that. And now she's getting ready for a few dates. So
Okay.
that is a part of the music
Y'all
that
be
I'm.
coming to Atlanta?
Yes, actually, they will be coming to Atlanta or the outskirts or something like that. And I
That's
think
fine.
this month, actually, I think so.
Oh Lord, I must
Yeah.
go.
Yes. So I'll look at the tour schedule and let you know.
Yes. Yes. No,
But yeah,
definitely.
so Inspired Fire is dropping new music. I also have new music coming out. I'm doing a mantra mixtape with the Saint It Trap Choir, and I know we'll get into that
Yeah, I was just
later.
gonna
But
ask you, what is that? What is the track?
okay, so you know how well anybody that was raised in church, you know how you be listening to R&B or trap music, but then you start joking around and making it sound gospel.
Yeah.
That's basically what the trap choir does. I mean, we're not a gospel choir. I want to make that clear because I got gospel choirs. This is a trap choir. So basically, it is. It is a artistic expression of black culture. So the best way I can describe this, if you come to one of our shows, we have a DJ, we have a live band, I have a choir, it's in a club, and you might hear 2 Chainz, you might hear Cardi B, you might hear, just anybody you can think of, and then you're gonna hear a choir singing those songs with the DJ.
Oh my God.
It's very lit. It's very,
Really?
very lit. And
Do
action,
they
huh?
have on the robes? Do they have on the
No,
robes?
we don't. Well, we don't have on robes yet,
Okay.
but that's a part of it. We theme it all out. And here's the thing: you also might hear gospel music. Ain't no might. You gonna hear gospel music. So it's gonna hear. It's like the cookout. You know, when you go to the cookout family reunion,
Yeah.
you gonna hear some gospel on the playlist. You gonna hear Ascension by Maxwell.
Yeah, because it
Then
always turns into church.
yes, and you gonna hear some twerking, and you gonna see some twerking. So it's like a mixture of those. So that's the Saint It Trap Choir.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
No, it's crazy, and we're doing a show here in Atlanta. I'll keep you posted.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I've got to see that.
It's about to be crazy. I'm telling you, y'all.
Oh wow, that is. Now you had the opportunity. I don't want to jump to that one, but you had the opportunity of doing the inauguration with Justin Timberlake at the Joe Biden
Joe Biden.
inauguration.
Yes.
Yeah. How was that? What was that like?
Man, it's been such a blessing, and I have to right now shout out Adam Blackstone. And for those who don't know, Adam Blackstone is the guy when it comes to music production for television.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was gonna get to that and ask you what was it like working with Adam Blackstone and during the Juneteenth
it's
celebration?
been phenomenal. But you know what's so crazy? I've never met Adam in person.
Wow.
I've never met Adam in person, so all of our work has been, virtual. Hey, Dennis, he give me a phone call. Hey, I got this opportunity, and he has my back, and so he says, can you give me some? Can you arrange some things and da 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 da. So, shout out to Adam Blackstone. He called me up, and actually we connected because of some of the work that we were doing with Fantasia and Oprah Winfrey. About maybe a year ago. We filmed. Oprah was doing an Easter special, and Fantasia performed on that, and so I arranged the performance and stuff like that along with Adam, and we stayed in contact. So anyway, he was one of the music producers for the inauguration. As y'all remember, it was during the peak of COVID, so everything was kind of virtual.
So he orchestrated the CNN Juneteenth
He
celebration
also,
with Yolanda
yes,
Adams.
yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
and the inauguration.
and the inauguration.
Oh
And the
wow.
Grammys and the Super Bowl. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Adam Blackstone is that guy. And so he
Okay.
continues to show love and give me opportunities. So basically, I arranged the vocals and the arrangement for the song that featured Justin Timberlake and Ant Clemens, and it went so well. Of course, they filmed a music video to go with it. It went so well that they released this arrangement on Apple Music and all of this. It's a soundtrack, and they added Kirk Franklin to it. So it's
Oh, that's
my
dope.
group, Adam Blackstone producing, Ant Clemens and Justin Timberlake.
Now, what is it like working with Justin?
I don't know because we did our part. We
And then
did
he
our
did his
part, and
part.
yeah. So we were watching everything happen. The same as everybody else. We just submitted our part, and Adam, of course, let me hear some of the things that they were working on. But I didn't get a chance to actually meet Justin Timberlake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Isn't that crazy?
So
That's the
y'all,
world that we live in. That you
wow.
don't
So we
have
could do a
to.
part. They could do a
You
part, and
could
it all comes
right,
together.
and you don't ever have to meet each other. You are, and
Oh,
a lot of times people, this happens all the time in our world. Like you can be collaborating with someone in Japan, and y'all have
yes.
never met each other, and then it hits Billboard, and next thing you know, you're at the top. So
Wow, together and
yeah,
never been
together and
together.
never been together. But I do look
That's
forward to
amazing.
meeting Adam Blackstone in person as well as Justin Timberlake and others.
And
Yeah.
and how was it working with Yolanda Adams?
Amazing, amazing.
Okay.
Flew out to Texas, and again, thank you, Adam. They used one of my arrangements of "Lift Every Voice" for the Juneteenth celebration, and we got out there, filmed. It was hot as
Mm.
it was hot, and it was in Texas, and we was there
Put
all
a fried
day.
egg out of
Listen,
Texas. I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
telling you. I mean, but they did make us feel special because we had professional umbrella holders during
Yes.
the whole thing, and working with Yolanda Adams was great. She kept it
Yes.
together. She sung. Everything that you would think.
So besides your nonprofit organization, do you have anything else you're working on right now, or?
I'm always got something that I'm working on. But again, Sainted Trap Choir, you guys can look that up on Instagram, Sainted Trap Choir. Inspire the Fire, of course, you can look that up on Instagram, Inspire the Fire, inspirethefire.org. Of course, stuff coming out with Fantasia. And the mantra mixtape, and just be looking out. I mean, I never know what's really going to happen. I'm just be flowing with whatever God does,
And answer
and
that phone when it
and
rings.
answering that phone because I never know. I mean, one time I got a call from Hillary Clinton's camp, and they was like, "Yeah, we want you to introduce the president on Friday," and this was during the time that Obama was in office.
Oh
So
wow.
I have to answer my call. But the most annoying part about it is them tele calls, them
Right.
when they come in to sell stuff and you don't know who it is.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I still gotta answer because I still don't know. I gotta answer these unknown calls just in
Right.
case it's the next opportunity.
You
So
just yeah, that's right. You just
yeah.
never know. Now tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Yeah. Okay. So follow me. Y'all got your phones out right now. If you're on Facebook, Dennis Reed, Reed Jr. Right, and then if you are on Instagram, follow the Dennis Reed Jr. And if you're on Twitter, the Dennis Reed Jr. If you're on Snapchat, the Dennis Reed Jr. And yeah, that's it. Oh, TikTok too,
Oh,
Dennis Reed
TikTok.
Jr. Yeah, we got to be everywhere we can be.
Everywhere we can be. Well,
Yes.
I would like to go to a break, but it looks like I can't go to a break at this moment.
Can't go to a break. Where you go? Where the sound? Where the engineer go? We gotta keep going.
I mean, we're done.
Oh,
This was all the questions really I
okay.
had for you. So, but
Thank
I
you.
just want to say thank you so much for coming on the show. And I will just wish you the best
Thank you.
and success and everything like that. And
Yeah.
I'm really, really grateful.
Thanks
that
for sharing your
you-
platform.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
sharing your platform.
And we'll be back after these messages, y'all.
He back, y'all.
Good morning and welcome back to the Stoney Love Morning Show. It's Thursday. I keep reminding y'all of that. We're almost through the week. We're at the end, the very, 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 very end. And I have with me in the studio the lovely actress Tamika McClendon. How are you
I'm
this morning?
blessed. I'm blessed. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. And you look so beautiful this
Thank you. And
morning.
so do you, girl. So
Thank
do you.
you.
So do
Thank
you.
you. So tell me, you live in Atlanta. You're an actress. You're a model. Because
Yes.
I didn't know that part until
Yes.
later.
Yes.
And so, what is it like? You know, doing your thing here. Like,
Whew.
are they
Well,
keeping you busy?
I'm trying to get busy. I'm trying to really stay busy. It's a lot of things that God has put inside of me, and I'm figuring out my purpose in life, and that's a good thing with me. And I never realized that I had all of these creative talents inside of me, and they were all built up inside. And I was living in Sparta, Georgia for 13 years. And I was like, well, okay, I'm 35% in this community live in poverty. So I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm really trapped. There's no connection here with me in Atlanta, and I'm down here in this rural area. So I was like, okay, Lord, wherever you move me to, show me my direction, and whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do it. So modeling became one of those things. Acting became one of those things. And I wrote my first poem. That became a thing. So it's just like, okay, Lord, thank you. I didn't know I had all these
So
talents
you
in
didn't know that
me.
they were all
I
hidden underneath.
I did not. I did not.
I feel you there.
Yeah, I did not.
As women, we go through life and we have children.
Yes.
We lose ourselves. We
Yes.
get married. We lose
Yes.
ourselves some more.
Yes.
Um, we go through a tragedy. We lose someone, and then we lose ourselves.
Oh my
some
God.
more.
Yeah. Oh my
And
God.
then before
Yes.
we know it, all of these things are buried down deep
Right.
inside.
Right.
And before you know it, we're just like, who are we?
Right.
And then the next thing you know, you find yourself reinventing yourself, and then rediscovering yourself.
Absolutely.
And the next thing you know, you're like, wow, I can do that.
Right.
I'm this person.
Right.
I'm her.
That's it.
And then the awakening happens.
Right.
And then the rebirth.
Right. Girl, who knew? But God.
By God.
But God.
Right.
And so we have to figure it out by ourselves. He ain't going to tell us what it is. He's just going to send you all the right people at the right time, at the right place
Right.
to make it happen, to do what you can't do by yourself.
So what
So,
would be your ideal role as an actress to play?
well, you know what? I played in the movie, the television series Oscarville. So it's about when Lake Lanier and the black community, you know, the guy went to jail because they accused him of raping a white woman. So it's like, okay, now I'm a activist. I'm marching with Coretta Scott King in this movie, Hosea Williams in this movie, and Jesse Jackson in this movie. And I'm like, wait a minute, Lord, this is the mission that I'm on for real right now in my own life. So I fit right in with this line, with the script, with the Oscarville television series. I'm like, wait a minute now.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that
So when
getting
is
ready
that
to air.
When is it coming?
I will share with you the link on everything because I'm not sure yet, but
Okay.
it's the Oscarville television series.
Oh, it's a
produced
series.
by Bob Mackey. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I keep hearing his name a lot.
Yes, I'm excited about that.
Wow,
I
that's
really
beautiful.
am
Now,
excited
are you
about
working
that.
on any other projects?
Well, I did do a documentary for Sparta, Georgia. It's called The Spirit of Sparta. And
My very first boyfriend was from there.
from Sparta. Wow, small world. Wow. Say that again. So with that documentary, we have over 600 historical landmarks in Hancock County alone. And a lot of us, or black people, not aware of all of this rich history that we have in this community. So I moved down there 13 years ago with my ex child's father, and that's where he from. So I never knew anything about a Sparta until I moved there with him.
Right. Me
I'm gonna keep it
either.
real. You know.
never knew
So
either.
I never knew. So something God was just tugging me. He would send me to the library, so I'm picking up books, reading, educating myself on the history of this community. And I'm like, okay, Lord, well, who was Amanda America Dixon? one of the richest, wealthiest African Americans in the 19th century. Who is? I never heard of her before. Who is David? Who is Julia Francis? She was a slave who was raped by David Dixon at the age of 12. I'm like, well, Lord, well, who are the Zach and Camille Huber? Who are they?
Right.
Slave owners, but they own their own land. Like, all of this history that was kept from out of the history books on purpose, I believe, so we won't know who we are. So with that being said, that's we have a lot of undeveloped land in this community. So I'm working on some things that we can go back to Sparta. This can be another Black Wall Street and build it up, bring economic development into this community and build it. No jobs, no bring the revenue back into the community. So our nearest hospital is in like 25 miles to Milledgeville.
I've been there one time.
Mm-hmm.
I was a young girl though.
Right.
And
But
my
it,
mama came looking for me.
but
I was
it's
down at the Piggly Wiggly.
it's beautiful. Sparta is
Yeah, it
so
is. The
beautiful
streets are
and has
long.
so much potential.
Yeah, the streets are long.
Yeah, they're
and,
long.
Very wooded area, but it has potential.
It has so much potential. I mean, just too much potential.
As you can see, as I was listening to you, I was still taken back.
Right.
I eat my mind
Yeah.
all the way back.
Yeah. And every time I mention Sparta, they be like, Sparta, the heat of the night? I be like, no, it's
Right.
not the heat of the
Because the heat of the night was really filmed here.
Right, in Covington, Georgia.
Right.
And then I be like, well, if that's how we're gonna get our recognition, thank you, Bubba, for saying thank you for calling us Sparta Police
I
Department.
know, right? That is funny. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
Bubba.
Yeah, Bubba. Thank you for
I
calling
used
us
to love
Sparta.
that show. My ex-husband used to watch that show.
Uh-huh.
religiously.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is funny.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So besides movies, are you doing any commercials or didn't you not say that you were with TLA?
Yo, I am with TLA Model
Okay, so
Agency,
you do the
40 and
modeling?
over. Yeah, 40. And so,
shout out to Tina
Hey,
Bridges.
Hey, Tina. But yeah, so getting back into that because you have people, oh, you too old to model. Oh, you can't do
you
this.
look
You're too old.
wonderful.
You too old. You can't do this. So it's like people want you to just forget about your dreams and just help them with theirs and
No, but
forget
you look
about that.
beautiful.
Thank you
Yes,
so much. I
very.
appreciate that, sister.
Very much so.
Thank you.
Very much. I can see the eccentric of you being an actress, modeling. It's there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
Thank you.
For people to say that, I don't.
Haters.
Kill 'em!
Haters. Make your haters your motivators.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Y'all stop drinking that haterade. It's on sale, 2 for $1.
Okay. What's that song? I'm gonna two-step on my haters.
Okay. Yeah, I don't drink the haterade.
But yeah, it's
Uh-uh.
like, dang. And then once I get out there on that runway, I be like, ooh, that's
You
when
be
that
feeling
confidence
yourself.
come back. I'm like,
That's
oh, mama
right.
still get it,
You
girl.
do, and you must show it.
Yeah. Right.
And so when people try to tell you and kill your dreams,
Right.
I don't pay them no mind because I know what God has. His
That's
purpose for me.
Exactly.
And that's what I keep focusing on. Is like focusing on
Right.
hearing my name called from Him and not from
Exactly.
others.
Thank you.
Because we get distracted sometimes.
Absolutely.
And you could be in the middle of going, like just yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was in the middle of doing so many other things, and then someone hit his coattail and called him about something else. And he almost got sidetracked, and he was like, no, I'm going to keep focusing on what I'm focusing
Right.
on because I know this is what's working for me. So we have to know that what God has for me,
You better say it.
He has for me.
Girl.
And no matter what you say and what it looked like to you, because what it looked like to you is not what He showed me.
Thank you.
He already showed me the promise. Don't y'all give me the
Girl,
preaching.
let's have church up in here this morning. Praise,
Okay.
praise His name.
Exactly.
Amen.
Because I know, and I always tell myself, I motivate myself. And I get weary sometimes. But I don't have to depend on what others say to keep me going.
Absolutely.
And sometimes, I tell you, it gets really rough.
It
Even
does.
doing a morning show, it gets rough. And I don't look at all the other people out there because there are other people out there.
Right.
I just stay in my lane, do what I know to do, and I try to make myself better.
Absolutely.
So with all the competition that you face with acting and women your age, what do? Do you just stay focused on you?
yeah, I definitely have to stay focused on me because I have 3 kids. 3
Okay.
kids and a grandbaby.
Oh,
So
girl,
my
come on.
goal, they are my why. It's like,
Right.
man, are y'all gonna help me take care of these kids? Are y'all gonna help put a roof over our head? Are y'all? No, They're looking at mama. So I have to draw my energy from that and be like, this for my kids. This is in honor and memory of our ancestors and the sacrifices they went through for our freedom. It's a lot that's on the inside of me that I'm just like, who are you doing this for? Are you doing it for them? Or are you doing it? My kids are my why. Our ancestors are our why, because they're still.
How does your kids feel about you acting?
Well, they
Seeing mama on the big
I
screen.
know, seeing mama on the bit. My middle child, no, my baby, she loves it. Avia, oh my gosh, she loves it. My middle child, I want to do some modeling too, mama.
That's good, so you're motivating
I'm
them.
Yeah, I'm inspiring my own kids.
That's
so
good.
yeah, so I'm just.
So are there any haters in your family?
Girl, why you want to go there?
I'm sorry.
Oh Lord, bless them.
'Cause I got 'em in my family, too.
Bless them, bless. Oh yeah.
They don't like, share, do none of that stuff with
Oh
my
God!
stuff.
Anything I try to do, any idea I come up with is wrong. Is you can't do that, and
Right. Trying to keep you stuck.
That's where it really be coming from. Your family, the inside circle. But you gotta love them anyway.
You do.
Love y'all. Hey, hey, family.
I know, right? We're talking about folks and be like, what up?
We're here now. We're getting out. We're getting somewhere.
It's
You
okay,
know,
though.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It was
So,
a vision. God had it for me. So
what is
y'all
your
wasn't supposed to understand
encouragement
it.
to other actresses your age
Ooh.
that feels like, I'm too old, I can't do
Right. It's never too late.
this? Go,
It's
just
never too
go out
late.
there and do it.
Jump out on faith, believe. It's just never too late. It's never too late. Never give up on your dreams.
That's right.
Never give up on your dreams because of what somebody else say, what somebody else think, because they're not confident in themselves. They'll make you not confident in yourself. It's just like, wait a minute, you too skinny. What? I've been skinny all my life. So it ain't like I'm going to ever get any bigger. This is what it is.
Oh,
So
you're
I have to
still
accept
beautiful.
me for who I
And
am.
I've been big all my life, so guess what? I'm just going to be a big one on this TV.
You know it, big and beautiful. Hey, girl.
That's right.
You're skinny and beautiful. Hey, girl.
That's right.
I mean, this is who God
It is what it
created.
We're all different
Woo.
and unique in our physique.
Yes.
And God loves us all. That's why He created us all differently.
Exactly.
So I don't care when people, I know I can work on some healthy weight goals, but I'm still gonna be a thick one.
Right.
So it doesn't even really
Right.
matter at all.
Exactly.
So, but I just know that it's not about the outer; it's about the inner, and it's about delivering the message that God is giving you to give to the people.
Exactly.
So, but you also must take care of yourself. So don't get me
Absolutely.
wrong on that, people. It is not okay to be an unhealthy weight.
Right.
And it's not okay not to take care of yourself.
Right.
Because you have to. You have to take care of yourself
Absolutely, I
in
agree.
order to be able to minister to the people. So
Exactly.
you can be in good health.
Exactly.
Because if not, if you're croaked out somewhere,
Okay. You can be
'Cause you
skinny
eat-
and unhealthy.
That's-
Like it's just
that is
like
so
you know,
true.
just you don't.
you can't be.
Never know.
So we have to take care of ourselves.
Absolutely.
And walk every day, eat healthy foods, know what our blood type is, and eat accordingly. Drink our water, stay
Right.
off the sodas.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. And it's hard for me to persevere.
Right.
Oh, sometimes I get stuck through the day, and I'm like, oh no, I want some sugar.
Right.
And I'm like, and it's hard.
Right.
But you gotta keep going.
You have to keep going.
Are there any other projects you're working on
Let's
besides?
see what's going on right now. Oh, do you drink wine?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I do. I love wine.
You're a wine connoisseur.
Yes.
Great. Good. So,
What you got?
I'm working on some things with that. We have a winery in Sparta, Georgia,
Ooh.
with the muscadine, like the muscadine.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Girl, I'm gonna have to come back so you can do a taste.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Working on some things. I ain't gonna give all the information right now.
Oh, the
I ain't gonna
muscadine
spill
wine is so
but
good.
we working on some things
It was
right
this
now.
lady that used to make it over here off the
Uh-huh,
Cascade.
uh-huh.
God rest her soul. When I was younger, I used to drive by and get a bottle. She was my friend's mother.
Uh-huh.
And she lived over, I'd say I used to go over there all the time.
Right.
You got that bottle for me, sister?
Oh, girl, yeah.
Boy,
So,
it's so
with the
good.
far as the winery goes, so I used to work in the vineyard. I used to prune the vineyard, pick the muscadine, squash the grapes, put the wine in a bottle,
So
as
you
well as
know
the
how to make
corkscrew.
it.
Well, I don't know how to make it. Now, I just did all that behind the scenes. I
Oh.
said, so if I can do all of that, I can sell it too.
Yep.
So,
Muscadines are
To be
good.
continued, girl, because I'm wine. Mika wine on wheels.
Wine
Hey!
on wheels?
Mika wine on wheels,
Mika
girl.
wine on wheels.
Mika
I
wine on
like
wheels. I'll come to
it.
you and deliver you some wine. Yeah, girl.
Oh yeah, because yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Mika wine on wheels. And being that I was behind the process, it gives me a meaning to really black girl magic. Okay,
yes. And
this
we
is the
definitely
real black girl magic because I done out there in that heat like our ancestors did with picking that cotton. So it's a whole nother, my mind went all the way back. This is what our ancestors did for our freedom. And they didn't get paid.
right.
Free labor. They didn't get paid.
They did
Oh,
not.
but you going to pay me for my labor.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So now we have to flip that script. So,
Wow, beautiful.
yeah, thanks.
So tell everybody where they can find you.
Well, you can find me on Tamika McClendon Facebook. That's TOMEKA MCCLENDON. Instagram, Mika Wine on Wheels. Mika _wine _ on wheels. And that's about it. I'm trying to get out there. I do TikTok too. I be trying to play girl.
I know I be trying to too. I be trying to.
I be trying
but
to
when they be
TikTok.
talking, those songs be talking about drop it like it's hot, I be like, man.
Right.
I be like, you know what? I can't hang with these young
Right.
folks.
Can I say my poem before
Yes,
we go
go
off the... Let me
ahead.
say my poem. Let me
Yes.
say my poem, y'all.
Come on, we love it.
Okay, my journey. My journey to Sparta. No, scratch that. My journey to the promised land. For I was a stranger in a forgotten land, not knowing where I was at the time. My mind kept wandering all around. The more I researched, the more I wanted to know. Who are all these black people that I never heard of before? So I went to the library to see what I could find. All our black history books were right inside. Learning what I know now. Our ancestors' souls wouldn't let me rest. They said, tell our stories now that you know. Knowledge is powerful, so share what you know. Because this type of history, they don't want us to know. So say our names one by one. Because freedom was never free. I thought you knew.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank
And she
you.
memorized.
My first poem that I ever wrote in my life.
Wow.
And it was my mission. And
Are
my
you gonna do a book of
purpose.
poems?
Book of poems. I have a book inside of me. Like,
Let it come out.
I'm a book.
I just wrote my first book.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. It's gonna be coming out around my birthday.
Yay.
Which is in September.
See?
So,
Yeah.
it's all there.
It's all there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, actress Tamika McClendon,
Hey.
make sure you guys follow her. I hope that you enjoy Grammy winner Dennis Reed. And tomorrow's show will be gospel singers. We have 2 gospel singers tomorrow. Gospel singer Danielle Sonny Bryant will be in the studio. And then we're going to have virtually Natasha Good. Her new single is out. And you want to join me this evening at 7 o'clock p.m. for a primetime special with Andrea Kelly. We're going to talk about, of course, everything she wants to talk about. Not what I want to talk about. So make sure you guys join me right here. Facebook Live, Roku, Amazon, Apple TV, Clark TV Network, and 108 Praise. I thank you so much for allowing me to be on the platform. And I want to leave you with this thought for today. You're braver than you believe. You're stronger than you seem. And you're smarter than you think. So never doubt yourself, you guys. I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Make sure you join me. You definitely don't want to miss what Andrea Kelly has to say tonight. Have a wonderful day.